that even mean, Bowers Game Corner?
Ahoy there, YouTube. I'm back again today for another Bowers play where I play a game against myself. And today I'm very excited to be playing Masterminds Heist Society. Assemble a team of operatives to take down the greatest heist. This is for 2 to 6 players, ages 10 plus, so it'll be 15 minutes per player. I've got a 2-player game set up right here, but with one caveat. I am not using the bonus mastermind cards, which is an additional variant you can use, which will make the game even more asymmetrical because you'll have your own little special ability. But there's going to be plenty of that as well because all the different characters in the game are slightly different. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. So we got everything set up for a 2-player game. We're going to let Spice's team go first. Now, don't get too attached to Spice, a.k.a. Katya Verkova, because after heists, a whole bunch of people might go away. So this isn't necessarily your character. You might find someone you like a little bit later, but we'll get into it. So what are you going to do on your turn? Well, it's really quite simple. You're going to do one of 2 options, and they're on the double-sided player reference cards. By the way, huge props to how they use their space. We got special 6-player rules here. That's for the mastermind power. We got something right here. This is what the setup should look like, the game setup, but then it also right here has the heist completion here for when we get to heist phases. They really use their space well. I love the graphic design in this game. But back to this. So I can either prep or heist. Now, heist is how you're going to win the game because inside of this bag are going to be a bunch of gems. There's white gems, and then there's blue and green gems because we are the blue and green characters. And these are going to be worth various different points at the end of the game, and we'll roll the dice and figure out how much these are worth at the end of the game. The white are always going to be worth 2, and then you will roll the dice to see what color your gems are. But you have to complete these heists in order to get the gems. So this one's going to be worth 6 gems, but you have to go through 4 separate steps of the heist. But we're not going to talk about the heist yet, because we're not ready for that phase. I think that would be foolish to send Spice in there by herself to try and complete a heist. That's just not what we're going to do as a great mastermind. So we're going to do the prep phase. And so you just look at the player reference cards, the recruit phase. So you only choose one. You can either take one of the face-up talent cards. So the talent are going to be the squad that you're assembling, and each of them are going to have their own unique driving, combat, breaking and entering, stealth, and grifting abilities, and different special abilities on the bottom. So you're going to want to make sure you read that. Now, you want to have yourself a well-rounded team most of the time, because in order to complete a heist, you're not just breaking in. You have to do stealth, you have to do driving, you have to do breaking and entering, or grifting. So there's a lot of different things you could do. So that's the first thing you can do. You take out one of the face-up talent cards. Next thing you can do is you can burn the entire talent pool, think King of Tokyo style, just get rid of them, and then draw the tap talent card, and that's just what you get. Or last, you can just randomly draw a prep card, which are these blue cards right here, and we started with 4 of them. We'll talk about these cards a little bit later, but they're going to do a variety of different things, including attacking your opponents, helping with your die roll, equipping gear to your characters. But we're not going to do that right now. I think the obvious choice here is to take one of the face-up talents because we want to start setting up a heist. So we got Spice. She sucks at driving. Are any of these people good at driving? Not particularly. So where else is she weak? Breaking and entering? Are any of these particularly great? Yeah, we'll go with Oracle. Discard Oracle to hire 1 recruit from the talent pool. Ooh. So pretty much Oracle is a place filler, and then I can get someone else juicy I want later. I like that. I like that a lot. That's really solid. So we'll put Oracle down there, and that would be phase A of my prep phase. Next, I go to the plan phase, which is part B of the prep phase. So you're going to pick 2 times from the following. So you can either draw 1 prep card, which once again are these blue ones, and you have a hand limit of 6. So you don't want to go over 6. You can also play 1 action card or 2 gear cards. And they will tell you what kind of cards they are in the upper left-hand corner. So this is a play immediately. If you would have got that, actually I should check, because if you get a play immediately, you're not supposed to have it at the beginning of the game. There's also gear in here, but the actions, yeah, they'll say action right here. So, very clean once again on the iconography and the content on the cards, and then reading the cards as well, because they're very clean and clear exactly what they do. But let's just get into the game now. So I can play 1 action card or 2 gear cards, or I can trade gear that your team already has in play. So right now, we don't have any gear. So let's see, I could put this, add +1 to this recruit's combat and breaking and entering rating. So this would make Spice better. We obviously don't want to put it on Oracle because Oracle's not going to stick around. But the thing is, ooh, we could put up to 2 gear cards. We only have 1 gear card. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to draw a prep card first. And then, with our second action, we're going to see if we got another gear. We did not, so we'll just be happy putting on 1 piece of gear onto Miss Spice. And now, Spice is better at those. She's better at combat and breaking and entering. Fantastic. I've now completed the plan phase part of my prep turn, and then I do the upkeep, which we don't have anything right now that's going to affect the upkeep. Oh, no, actually it is. Any upkeep discard the Oracle to hire 1 recruit from the talent pool. But the thing is, I don't really want to do that right now. I'm good. So we're just going to replenish this. And now if I wanted to, I could, since we're still in the upkeep phase, get Decat if I wanted to get it. But I don't. I'm not really looking for that. I'm looking for a great driver right now. So I will just hold on to the Oracle. And then it goes over to my opponent's turn. And they do the exact same thing, either doing a prep phase or a heist phase. And obviously, early on in the game, we're going to be doing the prep phase. So we have Nox over here, 2, 1, 1, 3. So nothing impressive here. But during the upkeep phase, we get to draw a prep card if your team did not heist this turn. So that is really quite a banger, because that means we're going to be getting 1 extra card every time we don't heist, and getting those cards is going to allow us to heist easier. So we're going to get a card at the end of that. That's nice. We have 1 piece of gear here. Okay. So first thing we're going to do is we're probably going to recruit. Yeah, 3, 4, 4. That seems to fit our, I think whiskey right here seems to fit some of our blind spots, except for the breaking and entering. We'll take that. +2 to stealth if he burns his gear card. And then we also have a gear card, which means, oh, fantastic. All right, so we might potentially do that. So we've now done a recruit phase. Then we move on to the plan phase, and we can, I think I want to draw a gear card. Yes, we got it. So we actually have 2 gear cards. So for the second part of our plan phase, we're going to play both our gear cards. Yeah, I feel like he'd want this, because that's going to make him a little bit better at the stuff he's not good at. Or would I rather improve the things yeah, we'll just do this. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. They're all going to die soon. All right, so done our plan phase. Now we get to upkeep, and since we did not do a heist, we get to draw a prep card. Fantastic. Ooh, play immediately. The Sanctuary. Your store here. Oh, so I think this is awesome. So you can have your game store in there. It's cool. Play immediately. In turn order, each player may draw a prep card or pay 1 diamond to draw 3 prep cards. Ooh, that's juicy. So at the beginning of the game, you also start with starter cash. This is a diamond for spending, but it doesn't actually count towards victory points. So do we want to spend this to get 3 prep cards? They have 4. They have 3. Yeah, I think they would. I mean, getting 3 cards right now, it won't put them over the limit, so they'll spend the diamond. Why not? Got to spend money to make money. 1, 2, 3. They draw those. Now, the other player can do it. I think the other player will say, you know what, we're going to hold on to that diamond. But we will take the 1 card, and that card goes away. So, done with the player on the left. We move on to the player on the right. That was an eventful upkeep phase right there. That special ability came in big. Now let's actually start. Oh, so actually, the Oracle might have potentially picked someone if they had a great driver. We still don't have a great driver here. So I think we are just going to burn these all. We don't want them. We're going to draw the top card and hope it's a driver. Not a driver. Stakes at driving. Everybody stakes at driving. Then we go to the plan phase. What do we got in our hand? What can we do? We have another piece of gear. Do we want to so what does Domino do? Draw 1 prep card when she completes a heist step alone. Ooh, interesting. Is there anything that she could potentially do right here? Maybe yellow. We could put her in on yellow maybe next time. But I do think we are going to prep her with a piece of gear. I think we're going to do the same thing. We're going to draw 1. Hopefully we get a gear card. And then we're going to get and then we're just going to plop that gear card on Domino. So now she is better at combat and breaking and entering. And hopefully we're going to get to use the Oracle here, because I'm sure we are due for a good driver to pop up. So, done our plan phase, done our upkeep phase, or no, we're doing the upkeep phase right now. None of these, well, let's fill this up. Not a driver. Not a driver. Oh, there it is. So I think that's our ticket. We would actually say, hey, we're going to do this right now. Discard Oracle to hire 1 recruit from the talent pool. Boom. So I guess that would be discarded. Let's put it over here. And then, bloop. Ooh, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Interesting. So we have the Jaguar. Draw 1 prep card when he completes a heist alone. Ooh, that's a good combo there, especially if we have... All right. Now we do have driving right here and driving right here. So driving 6 and yellow 5. That could... Maybe we try and do a heist next time. I'm feeling that a little bit. I'm feeling that. Moving on over here, though. Can't be focused. Can't be excited about their turn. I got to be excited about Whiskey and Nox. So, first things first, we have 6 cards. That's great. A bunch of these are interrupts, though. And these are really going to do things during the heist phase, but not so much right now. We do have this leverage. Choose a player. That player must give you 2 prep cards. Keep one, return the other. Okay. Or instead take a recruit from another player. But I have to pay a diamond in order to do that. And I don't have the diamond because we spent it. So let's go heisting. Can we go heisting right now? What do they have? Could they get green 6 or yellow 5? So he has green 5 and yellow 1. I think they could do... I think they do the heist. I think we're going to get our first little chunk of heist. Actually, do we have anybody who could fill in their blind spot of breaking and entering? We do. Dutch or DJ Zoltan seems like a great combo as well. Ooh, that's a tough one. Draw 1 prep card when he completes it alone. Draw 1 prep card when he completes a heist step alone. We're not going to be doing it. So he gets +1 to heist step rolls when he's with another recruit. So that's pretty good too. No, we're going to heist. Let's just get on the heist. Let's start doing that. We're going to go to the heist. Heisting right here. So, whiskey's going in there. +2 stealth if he burns. We don't need to do stealth. Oh, we are doing stealth right now. All right. So, when you're doing a heist, choose the heist step to complete. You have to start on A and go all the way to D. We only have 2 out right now. The game can trigger if we complete 3 heists or if we ever run out of diamonds in the bag, at least at 2 players. So that number will change based on the player count. So we're going to go right here and we're going to do them both. So this is where we would tap them. I'm not going to tap them super hard just for camera space purposes. And so that gives them 5, 6, which means they are immediately going to reach that. They're going to complete this no matter what because they still have to roll a die and put it on there. But bam. Now, had they had 7 there, that would have been very, very nice because we would have automatically got to put the die on there and we could put whatever number we wanted. And why that's good is if you have at least 3 of the same number on here, so if I had another 5 here, another 5 here, and then I complete this, you would get an extra diamond for that heist. So there's a little bit of dice manipulation going on with that. And that might also be why you do the interrupt. Now, the other thing that I want to mention is let's take a look and see if there's any of my cards that I might have wanted to play as I was doing that, or potentially cards over in this player's hand that they might have wanted to play. On a successful heist step test, force the acting player to draw and resolve a failure card. So that's, that's not good. That's not good. So these ones would all be hurting myself. So I wouldn't want to play that. Now, is there anything over here that I might want to play? Apply a -1 to any die roll before the dice are rolled. I probably wouldn't have played that there because they really only needed a 1. Play a gear card on any recruit. Okay, that's nice if I had a gear card. When you complete a heist step, draw 2 prep cards. Keep 1, discard the other. And then, yeah, so these ones... So this one, I could make them draw and resolve a failure card. On a close call, no, I think I'll hold on to it for right now, though. So that all went through. Everything happened. We're good there. We're on the heist step. We didn't play any interrupts. We tallied it up. And now we could, if we wanted to, press our luck if we had additional people that were not tapped. Because Whiskey and Knox spent all their time slipping in from the wooded area. We need someone else who would be able to locate the mark. And right now we're only rolling with the 2-man squad. But the good news is we can come back to this mission next time and we still have our die there. So, hold, continue, or complete. We're going to hold and then upkeep and check your hand size. We still have 6, so we are good right there. None of these special abilities. Oh, draw a prep card if your team did not heist this turn. We did heist, so now it goes over here to the other player. And the other player could go over here if they wanted to, so you could have more than 1 dice on here. This is people are going to be competing for these. You're racing to get to it. And also you can ignore this one. This is just going to be, this one flipped over is the next heist that we're going to get once this one gets completed. But I think Spice's team is going to heist it up. And I think the first thing we do is we're going to do the specialty import. It just makes sense because we have our grifter right here, Domino, who is at 4. So all she has to do is get at least a 1 or a 2. So heist step. No, actually, she has to get a 2. A 1 will not do. You have to beat it. You know what? I think they would do this. I think they would do a monkey wrench. So we're going to have -1 to any die roll. So whatever they roll for this, whatever Domino rolls for this is going to be -1. Now, anything they might play over here? Play before you roll, add +1, so they could cancel it out. And I think they would. I think they'd play a little luck. They're going to cancel it out, say, all right, cancel it out. You maybe place the die. You maybe play the card, and we roll it up. They got a 6. They absolutely crushed it, which means that Domino completed the grift. So draw 1 prep card when she does a heist step alone. Now, we could also play, when you complete a heist step, draw 2 prep cards, keep 1, discard the other. So I think we will. So first thing, we get this as part of her special ability. And then we're also going to get 2 more cards, and then we can get rid of 1 of them. And ooh, what do we got? Oceans draw 2 prep cards, so we have to get rid of one of these. They're the same, so we will put that one there. And Domino has done her part of this. And now we go, if we want to press our luck and go to Heist Step Part B. And that's why we got our Jaguar here. So he's going to need at least a 2. Or Stealth. He could go Stealth. So that would put us at 5. Do we have anything that's going to help us? Ooh, I wish I wouldn't use that die roll. Draw 2 prep cards. This is an action. We can't play this action right now. We know they just spent a card, so we'll send Jaguar out there. I think Jaguar could pull it off. He needs to get himself a 3. Boom, he got it. I'm assuming this one didn't want to play it, and since it's my brain, yes, in fact, I didn't want to play anything. So we have a 6, 5, and then Jaguar is going to draw 1 prep card because he completed a high step by himself. Now, we could also try a real knockout. Spice, also real knockout, but the bottom line is we have to get to 8. So I think we're definitely going to need to send the whole squad in when we do that one. But we have cards. We are good. We heisted. We have 6 cards exactly, so we don't lose any of our cards. And now, untap our characters, and it comes back over to Knox and Whiskey. So they have driving and grifting. They are not particularly great at either. So, yeah, I think FNG is definitely the fun new guy. I feel like that's the way to go. Draft him. It's going to be a jack of all trades. And I think that's what we do. I got to be careful on camera space. Got to be careful on camera space. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. All right. So we've recruited. And then we can do 2 things in the plan phase. So we can draw a prep card. We have 5. That makes sense. So we'll draw a prep card. And then we can also do another one. We can play 1 action card or 2 gear cards. Choose a player. They must give you 2 prep cards. Keep 1, return the other. That'll put us at 6 cards still. So, yeah, I think we just do that. That's an action. So, choose a player. That player must give you 2 prep cards. Oh, so this player would then decide. What do I care? I like these cards a lot. These souvenirs are super helpful, and I honestly should have used it there with the Jaguar, but I forgot. Yeah, I think we'll do this one. I think we'll give him that one, and we'll do not the monkey wrench. We'll do these 2. I don't know why I put him face down. I'm playing by myself. And this player would say, you know what? We take the souvenirs because we don't have souvenirs, right? Yeah, we don't have souvenirs, so we will take souvenirs, give that one back. Happy with that. All right, so we played our action card. We've done the second part of our plan phase, and now we go to our upkeep, which once again, since we have Knox, we did not heist, we will draw 1 card, which will actually put us over the limit. And we got codename Fox. +2 to grifting if he burns his gear card. Okay. So we have to get rid of one of these cards. Ocean of Choices. Cancel the effects of a prep interrupt card as it is played. That's hot. Not getting rid of that. Cancel a failure card as played. No, we're keeping those. Those are easy ones. So this one's attacking us. I would rather protect myself than attack someone else. That just makes sense to me. That's how I like to play, especially games of this ilk where it could come down to that, playing those cards. So they're done. Moving on over here. Do we want to finish this heist? Can we finish this heist? I definitely think we can. We got the grifting ability over here where it's 7. And breaking and entering. Or we could get someone else. We need combat, grifting, and breaking and entering. And we have combat and breaking and entering right here. Dutch seems like a no-brainer. Yeah, I think we're going to pick up Dutch. I think we'll do that. I think we're not going to heist. We're going to recruit. We got Dutch. So if he completes, so everybody here, if they complete the job alone, they get an extra card. Fantastic. And then we got draw 1 prep card. I think that's probably what we're going to do. We have 5, so yeah, we'll take that. It's a no-brainer. We got an interrupt as well. Fantastic. Looking for some gear, though. And then I'll draw another card. Because we don't have any actions. They're all interrupts, it looks like. Oh, we do have 1, but that's just going to let us draw 2. Play a gear card and a recruit. Yeah, we're going to go to that one. We're just not drawing the gear. I want the gear. All right, so Hamlet, 6. We've done our plan phase. We did our upkeep. None of these fancy things happen on upkeep, which means we get on over here to Team Knox Whiskey Vinegar. And can we send someone to locate the mark? Can we send a grifter? I feel like we can send these 2. He can't go by himself. He could if he burns his gear card. Now, if he burns his gear card, does he lose the ability on the gear card? I'm not going to look up the rules because I'm pretty sure I've read it twice now. I don't think it came up. But we're going to make this a house rule, and I'm going to say that I would still get my bonus. How would this work thematically? So I have fresh intel, and the burns. So the fresh intel, I imagine thematically, the way I'm burning my fresh intel is by, in fact, saying who my source was. So I'm going to say that if I do burn this, I would still have +3 green and +1 yellow because I would get that. Which means then I feel super comfortable potentially taking a big swing right here. And getting rid of Whiskey's gear. Does he need his gear? Let's swing for it. So first thing we got to do anyway is we have to do grifting. So we're going to send FNG and Nox into do the grifting. We need to get a 7. So we have 3, plus he gains +1 when with another recruit. So that means we're up to 6. So bada boom, let's roll it up. First things first, do we want to do any interrupts? Yeah, we will. So we'll go -1. So now they're at 5 for all intents and purposes. Do they have anything they want to do? Not looking like they want to do anything. Now we'll take our chances. All right, so we're still at 5. That's still a solid number. All we need is a 3. We got a 1. No! So we have failed. We have to draw a failure card and end the heist for this turn. So we will not even get to try to do heist step C. We draw the top card of the failure deck. Now what we're looking for here is who's going to be the patsy, who's getting burnt. Now the first thing we need to do on this failure card is decide who on the mission is going to be the patsy, who's going down. It's either going to be Nox or FNG. I love Nox's special ability, plus he has a piece of gear, so we're going to put FNG as the fall guy. Now what we're doing is we have to see on the left side here, did we have a stealth failure? Did we have a combat or breaking entering failure? And we did not. We actually had a grifting failure, which means we don't have to do any of these skill checks. We just go to the bottom, and it's just a close call. So we actually lucked out super good here. FNG just slipped out. Nobody assumed he was a mastermind. He looks like an idiot. We're good to go thematically. We're solid. We failed. We'll come back. We'll retool. Whew. Scary stuff, though. Moving on, we do our upkeep phase. We did heist, so we're not going to get to draw a card. And we pretty much immediately ended the things because we failed. So now it moves on over to here where we have a full squad ready with Dutch. And Dutch and Jaguar, I think, are going to go in. So here's the thing. I would love to get both of these done. But the problem is, well, we could do grifting. We could do breaking and entering and grifting. So, okay. So I'm trying to figure out how we can do both of these on this one turn. So breaking and entering has to be Dutch. And now also preferably it would be either Spice or Domino because they are up to 3 on the breaking and entering. So that's going to give us 7. So now what we need to figure out is which combination of Jaguar and then Domino or Spice are we going to send on step C. So we got combo and crafting, combat and grifting. So he's great at combat, also great at combat. I think, oh, that's extra great at combat. Holy guacamole. So that's an 8 on combat. So I think Spice and Jaguar are going to go combat, and then Dutch and Domino are going to go break and enter, and I think we're going to complete this heist right now. Let's go. Jaguar, Spice, get in there. Anything we want to play? Let's see. Anything they want to play first? We got nope. Not. I do want to lock this one up. I at least want to make sure we get the 1, so I'm going to play 1 before you start the die roll. And then, do I want to bump it? I could risk it. I could pay 1, and then, whew, wow, this is hot. I could potentially just lose. Roll a die. Oh, so you lose. You don't actually lose this mission. You just lose your gambling trip. Okay. I think I'm just going to use it +1 right now. We're just going to focus on the diamonds. Focus on the diamonds. So combat, we got 4. We got 8. We could also remove this to give her +1. We're not going to do that. Actually, if we did that, we'd be at 9. And 9 is an auto success. Ooh. And we can do it without changing. We can do it we put whatever number we want, which means we could then make that a 6 or a 5, which could be really hot. Or what we could do is we could save Spice for the last number, and if we get a 5 or a 6 on this roll, we could potentially then... that's a tough one. That's a tough one. She's not as good as combat, though. Yeah, we're just going to... Don't overthink this. Spice is sticking around. We're not getting rid of Spice, so let's just go in there. We got our 8 strength. Like, they're not going to play anything, obviously, because all we need to do is get a 1, and we got it. And we got a 4. So Spice, Jaguar completed that part. Awesome. Now we move to Domino and Dutch. All they got to do the breaking and entering, and then we get our payday. So they have, and then we did spend this. So that's gone. That's a bummer. I wish we would have spent it here. So breaking the enter at 4, 6, 7. So all we got to do is get a 1 once again. I don't think they're not going to play anything on a 1. We got 2 4s. Doesn't give us the bonus, but we did get 5 gems. We've completed the gems. Once again, we can look right here on our handy dandy little card. It says Heist Completion. How nice is that? It's very nice. Collect the take in gems, which we haven't even talked about it. We got a nice little bag of gems over here. We have 10 white gems, then 5 of the colors of each player. So this player is the blue player, and this player is the green player. So we're going to draw it 1, 2, 3, and then we got 4, 5. Now, let's double check to see if there's any fancy cards we could play when we do this. Don't think so. I don't think they're going to have any fancy cards they can do here. Cancel a failure card. To draw and resolve a failure card. We could do this. On a successful heist step test, force the acting player to draw and resolve a failure card. On a close call result, you may draw 1 prep card. So I'm still succeeding, but this could still screw him over. Because it's on a successful heist step. It's already done. Force the active player to draw and resolve. Yeah, so we'll do it. We'll do it. First, we'll take care of this, though. We got our 5, but now, unfortunately, everything's got to go. What's that mean? All of our dice come back to us. Boom. This gets discarded. This goes in front of us to remind us about the good times we had. All of our gear cards are now gone, which makes me feel like, yeah, I probably should have used that key. I should definitely burn. What that makes me feel is like I should definitely burn Whiskey's thing. I totally forgot about this. And then the other big one is, everybody except for one person has to go. Because once again, you don't want to hang out with the people you just committed a robbery with. That just sounds dumb. It's dumb. So, I think we hold on to Spice. Yeah, Spice. I like her. I'm going to go on Spice. Holding on to Spice. These cards get discarded. And now we get ourselves a new mission, the Law Firm. So this one's going to give you 7. And then we're done with our phase. But now we're one step closer to winning the game because we're going to get a whole bunch of points for here. And we still have our regular diamond as well here, which we can spend for various different things. So now it's not looking good over here for them. I messed up. I got rid of one. They had that completed. That one they failed. So, well, how do we do here? Like, I feel like we just got our pants kicked in. We need to complete this quick. I feel like we need a 4th member on our team, and we need someone who's going to fill in our blind spot, which is breaking and entering, it looks like. Yes. We had somebody who's pretty versatile, actually. Ooh, 4, 2, 2, 2, 4. That is nice. Is that stuff we need more of? It's really not, though. I feel like we almost go with DJ Zoltan. I feel like he fits our needs a little bit better with that breaking and entering. Yeah, I think so. We go with DJ Zoltan. And this is where things... I feel like Knox's plan is like a comedy of how poorly this is going. Whereas Spice is like, this is like a serious movie. We're actually doing it. Yeah, sorry. Things are going bad. We got to bring in DJ... We got to bring in the new guy's friend, DJ Zoltan. He's cool. Like, I like how there's a little bit of theme coming across in that. Okay, anywho. Do the recruit phase. Now we get to the plan phase. We could draw 1 prep card, or we could play 1 action or gear card. Draw 2 prep cards? Sure, we'll do this as our first action. Get some gear. Let's get some gear. There's a gear, and there's an asset management. And I think we will do this. And who wants it? Who's more likely going to be doing breaking and entering? God, it's DJ Zoltan. DJ Zoltan's absolutely going to be doing breaking and entering. We know this. And we've done our 2 actions. We do the upcase, which means we do draw an extra prep card because Knox is still there. We got, gear. Awesome. Burn. Discard this card before grifting test. If successful, gain a diamond. Wow. That's fantastic. Holding on to that a little bit later. Diamonds are worth their weight in, diamonds, I suppose. Anywho, moving on. Upkeep. Put ourselves a new talent out. We got Brooklyn. Very nice. Breaking and entering. Reduce the take by 1 while she's on your team. So she's so powerful at grifting and breaking and entering, because she's dropped it gorgeous, that I got distracted. That she is now going to be doing the thing. I just totally distracted. Anyway, so recruit phase. We need people. Who do we need? So we need drivers. Do we have a driver? Yeah. Athena, obviously, is the driver. Boom. No brainer there. Then we can also draw some cards. We'll play this action as well. We're kind of doing the same thing. We're going to draw 2 prep cards. So that's our first action. And then, a play immediately. All players must give 1 prep card to the player to their right. If they do not have a card, draw 1 prep card to give. So we'll give you... this stinks. No. We'll give them this, I suppose. Because everything else we don't want to give. And then this one, I don't want to give him the Bitter X. Move one gear card from another team onto one of your recruits. I don't want to do that either. I guess we'll do the cancel a failure card. Because I don't want them to have that card. So that's how that one works. So we play it immediately. They draw 2 new cards. So they still have 1 action left. Yeah, and we'll do leverage. So give us 2 cards. And we'll keep 1. You get the other one back. What do they give up? Ooh, this is rough. They give up these 2. Yeah, there we go. That's a no-brainer. You're going to take that. That's what's going to happen. So, did that. Did our plan phase. Upkeep phase. We don't have anything special to do on the upkeep phase. And now we're going to the big old heist here at the private estate. Hopefully they can pull this off. So first thing we got to do is locate the mark. Oh, and we also need to replace our talent card. Ooh, we got a great driver. So, how do we pull this off? We need to do 3 things. What can be completed by itself? Is there anything? I feel like DJ Zoltan can do step D by himself. Good. Can anyone else do anything? Grifter, he's only up to 3. This is also driving. Not going to help. Can stealth? He could potentially do stealth. He could burn through this. So that's 7 right here. So these 2. So yeah, Nox and FNG are once again going to locate the mark. So this time it's going to work. It's like a freaking buddy comedy here. Ooh, but we can't do that action because we're in a heist. Much as I'd love to steal a piece of gear. Oh, they don't have gear. Never mind. So, these 2, FNG or Nox, are going in. They're going to be grifting. They have 3, 5, 6. So, do we want to play anything? Does not look like it. So, all they need to do is get a 2 or higher. They got another 1. FNG, once again, is the patsy, is the fall guy. Failure time. They failed at grifting, so we get a minor trigger. So we have to do a skill check. Green, 2+ stealth still, slip past security, or else we're going to have to discard 2 cards from your hand. So, we have to get a 2+ stealth skill. So luckily we have 2. As long as we get a 1, we're good. And we're going to get a 1 because that's how numbers work. So bam, we have completed it. We slip past security once again, but that is a killer over here on team left hand. Left hand is just getting stomped. Over here, we need some grifting. We could potentially grift. I think Athena and Spice could just start this mission on ourselves, or we could get to Brooklyn. But I don't want Brooklyn. I don't want to reduce my take. Yeah, I feel like we do this ourselves. We don't need anybody here. So we're just going to say, you know what? We have a comfortable lead. Ooh, or we could get Brooklyn. Brooklyn's nice. But we also have Fox over here. Do we have a gear card? We don't have a gear card. So yeah, I think we're just going to do the grifting. I think we'll do it nice and easy. Do you want to play a card? No, we don't want to play a card. And then we're going to roll as long as we get a 1, which we did. We have got it. And we're fantastic. And that's it. That's the whole heist phase for us. Easy, slow and steady wins the race. Now, we could also potentially go over here if we wanted to, but that's foolishness. That's foolishness. We have the team, we have the gear, we have the squad. This is the time we're going to locate the dang mark. Let's get to our grifting. FNG and Nox going at it again, and we just needed 2. We got a 6. We got it. Fantastic. They've done it. So now, step 2, stealth. So Whiskey's going to do it. He's going to do it by himself. Do you want to play anything? I don't think he can. Nope. So nothing, no attacks are going to be coming from here. We wouldn't say that, obviously, but all they need to do is get, ideally, yeah, 6 works. We don't even have to burn anything. Fantastic. So, final, DJ Zoltan. If he can do this, we're going to be big. So we got 5, and so all he needs to do is get a 2. If he can get that, we're also going to get an extra prep card. Damn it, DJ Zoltan! Do we have a card to play? Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I feel like we've pressed our luck long enough. I don't want to lose DJ Zoltan. I was cool losing FMG. We're not going to lose DJ Zoltan. Even though next time we're going to lose all but one of our people anyway. So maybe we should just lose DJ Zoltan because he's a scrub. And they can clearly by themselves accomplish the goal of hacking the system and erasing the footage. Because look, they have a combined total of 4. That's it. It's 4. 5 with Nox. Okay. So yeah, we use the card. We can't lose DJ Zoltan. This is just going laughably bad for our left hand. Okay, so moving on to the right side. We could do this driving ourselves. No, we couldn't. We have 5. We do breaking and enter. We have 4. No. So we need to get somebody who's either a really good driver. We can go double driver or double breaking. Oh, so this is great breaking and entering. Yeah, so I think we go here. And stealth, do we have anybody who's really good at stealth? Ooh, yeah, I think we can pull this off. I think we can pull this off next time. So we're going to get Fox here, +2 to grifting. That's going to be good because we're going to go grifting pretty soon. And other than that, heist completion, we're just going to... No, we didn't do that. Sorry, we're not completing a heist. What am I talking about? We recruited Fox. Now we got to do the plan phase. Do we have any gear? We still don't have gear. So we'll draw a card. And then we'll draw another card. And we play it immediately. All players must risk a prep card or a gem. This makes the pot. Then all players roll 2 dice. Highest total wins the pot. Yeah, I'm not getting rid of a gem. But I guess if you didn't have a card, oh, that would suck hard. We'll get rid of this one. We'll get rid of... I don't want to get rid of any of these. I guess we'll do this one. That's the pot. Green versus blue. Let's go. Maybe green can finally roll well. Maybe not. They both suck. They both got 1s. So we'll do it again. Oh, I should probably show you what happened. 5 versus 1, which means, hooray, they win prep cards. They still would like to have the gems instead, but hey, whatever. So we played immediately. That was our drawing 2 prep cards. We now have the upkeep phase, so we get a new talent popping out. Now, Team Fox is done. Team Fox Spice. Athena. They couldn't combine them all. Anywho, over here, finally, we're going to crush this. We're going to hack the system and erase the footage. Every single person is going on this dang mission, because why not? Which means our total breaking and entering is going to be sitting at a total of 5, 6, 7, 10. They're clearly 11. They're clearly not going to mess with this. We automatically succeeds, which also means we get to place whatever number we want, which means, boom, we've got 3 of a kind, and we will be collecting an additional diamond. So awesome. So we are going to collect 7 diamonds, and now I feel like we're right back in the game. Beautiful. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. Okay. We got our 7 diamonds. We'll place them right here. We have already spent our first free diamond. This person is not. We need to spend that. It's worth 0 points. We got to spend that. All right. But to complete the heist, burn all the gear cards in play. Sorry, they're all gone. And everyone except for 1 person goes away. And I feel like it still knocks. Even though I will say the FNG... No, FNG failed twice. Get the hell out of here, FNG. You scrub. I hate you. Anywho. Oh, but the gear's still gone. You lose your gear, Nox, but that's fine. So, Nox by himself collects his dice, gets the private estate. Boom, card goes away. New mission, cinematic pictures. They're shooting Mission Improbable there. So you're in a stunt double. Okay. An successful heist step forces the egg player to draw and resolve a failure card. Did we do this? I don't know where this card's supposed to go. I think I accidentally put that card there on accident, because that's how accidents work. Anywho... What do we got? I think we're done with the heist step. We did the cleanup. We're all good. We got this just back down to Nox and this big pile of gems. So let's go on over here. So how do we want to do this? I don't think we can get all 3. That just doesn't seem feasible with the cards we have in our hand. Yeah, that's just not going to happen. Do we want to draw 1 more? Because I think with 1 more, we could potentially do it next time. But what is that 1 more? So what we want to figure out is what can someone do by themselves? And I feel like Spice can stealth by herself. And then we have driving, breaking and entering, combat, and grifting. So he can get up to 6 if we had a piece of gear on him. We don't have any gear, though. So I feel like, and all of these people... Yeah, so I feel like we're actually going to do the phase where we just burn these. We're going to burn all of them. We're going to take the top card and hope it's someone... Okay, hopefully that'll help us. Either way, they're not losing us a gem. That's what I didn't want to lose a gem. I don't like losing the gems, even though those are good characters. I know how balance works. All right, so anywho, we got our new person. We're going to draw prep cards or play gear cards. We just still don't have them, so we'll draw a prep card and we'll draw we'll play this action card because it lets us draw 2 prep cards. Oh, that's the one where the player has to give you 2 cards. And, a gear. Whoa, it's a fancy piece of gear. It's a one-time use. Ooh, on combat or grifting test, burn this card to roll a die. Wow. So it's you 3 versus 6. So most of the time you will succeed on this. That's hot. That's a hot card. Okay, let's go. So we have done that. We go to our upkeep phase. So we're boom, bang, bonging. All right, back to Nox, and he obviously is going to need to recruit first thing. So we're going to be doing a prep phase, which means we are going to get to draw a bonus card at the end. Any of these cards going to help? Move 1 gear card. They don't have any gear over here. We can't steal anything. But we do have Nox's Bitter X. And he's probably going to be doing a grifting one, so I think we will equip that. But we're getting ahead of ourselves, because the first thing we need to do is recruit somebody. So, who's good at combat, breaking and entering, or stealth? And it looks like, this this one's nice. Yeah, we'll go with ace. Ooh, an ace is a Kickstarter one. Chad Justice. If he rolls a 1 while on a high step, discard ace. We're not going to roll a 1, though. We're not the fun new guy. All right, so we did that. We have placed a piece of gear on ourselves, but actually I think before we did that, we would probably draw a prep card, and then if it's another gear, we could play it, but it's not, so we play one piece of gear, and then we do our upkeep phase, and we're going to get to draw an additional prep card because we still have Nox, and it moves on over here, which means it's going down. Fox, Athena, Hammer, and Spice are going to try and complete this now. So, first things first, stealth. Who's got the stealth? The stealth is going to Spice because she's already at 4. So she's going to be the stealth. So then we have the driving and the breaking and entering and the combat or the grifting. Our highest number is breaking and entering, and he can get up to 6. So I feel like Fox can take this one by himself. And then combat grifting, we have this one right here. Yeah. If he burns his gear card, he doesn't have a gear card. Oh, he doesn't have a gear card. Oh, no. Never mind. Do we have anything else to steal? Do we have any interrupt? Do we have that interrupt that lets us play a gear card? No. All right. Let's just get to it. I think I'm feeling lucky right now. First thing we're going to do, we got driving or breaking and entering. We're going to send Fox. He needs a 3. He needs a 4. I don't know about that. That seems pretty risky. Yeah, I think we'll do it slow and steady. We're going to take both them. They're at an 8, which means they automatically are going to complete this, and they're going to get a 1, because presumably I'm not going to play anything, and yeah, in fact, I'm not going to play anything. So, then we get over here to Heist Step C, which means we need combat or grifting, and they're at 5 on combat, and they're at 7 at grifting, so this is a no-brainer. We're going to go 7. We will not use the add the 1 marker, and I doubt they're going to miss anything because, well, we already got it. And then we can't do stealth because everybody's tapped. We had a great successful heist day. We'll come back in tomorrow. We'll wrap up the law firm. Great job, everybody. You want to come to Applebee's after the game. And we forgot to do this. Boom. That was from Nox's turn. That should have been replenished. And we forgot. So, heist completion. We're going to stop right there. We're done. We didn't complete the heist. We check the upkeep phase. We have, we got 6. We're good. And then over here. So I feel like we're still trying to squad up here. I don't feel like we're strong enough to do much. We could probably go combat, but I just don't feel like it's worth it yet. Ooh, there's a 5 combat. That's what we're talking about. 0. We need to catch up, though. So I feel like, yeah, our best hope is we need to catch up. So we're going to recruit Nox, and then we're going to move 1 gear card from another. Yes! Oh, they still don't have a gear card. You scrubs, get some gear. So we're going to draw 2 cards. So draw 2 prep cards, hoping to get a gear. We got to play immediately and a gear. Awesome. All players must risk a prep card or a gem. You know what? We're going to make it interesting. We're going to make it dicey. I'm going to call him a chicken. You're going to say, you're a chicken. So we're going to do that. Let's just have it out. Woo! 5. I feel like that's the kind of stuff that I could see doing with some of my my friends at game night. Like, you're a coward if you don't do it. All right, so that was a big one. That was a big swing. That looks even worse for Nox. All right, so then we have 2 gear cards, so we can play those. Fantastic. We got detailed maps, and we got a stealth suit on a driving or breaking and entering test. So for a stealth test, burn this to roll 2 dice. Yeah, I guess we'll go here and here. I don't even know. Yeah, we'll do that. Boom, bang, boom. That's what we're going to give it to. Deal with it. And from another of your teams and one of your recruits, instead remove up to 2. So we're good. We've completed that. We're done. So now here we go. Here it's going down. It's going down big time. They're going to try. Well, I guess it's not. This is kind of anticlimactic. All they have to do is get a 5, really. So they're going to add 1. But actually, no, we might keep her around. So yeah, we're going to go with everybody here. So it's a 5, 8. Yeah, so we've got it, which means we're going to place it in as a 1 automatically because we crushed the 5. They're clearly not going to play anything, which means we're now going to get 8 gems, which I think might trigger the end of the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is, oh yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a bloodbath, it looks like. And now to figure out the values of the gems, each player is going to roll a die, and that's how much value they get. Oh, by the way, these would all be gone, except for 1. We'd probably keep Spice, because I love Spice. Actually, no, I would not keep Spice, because where's my girl? Where was she? I liked somebody else better. I don't remember. No, I like Spice. That gun looks pretty sick. Anywho, what do we got? So 6 points for green. Wow. And 3 points for blue. But it was still, they would crush over here because they would have 18, 24. All the diamonds are with 2, so that's 30. So 52 to 9, 21, 23. So 52 to 23. So in this case, Team Spice crushed Team Knox. We just had those unfortunate rolls. We should have been prepping a little bit more, but Knox, he's a cocky bastard. But there you go. That is Heist Society. Masterminds Heist Society. It looks like it might be your cup of tea. Be sure to check this one out on that Kickstarter link down below. Tell them Bowers Game Corner sent you. And in the comments below, let me know, what was the first thing that you can really remember stealing? Very personally, I don't know if this really counts as stealing. There was like this vending machine at the laundromat by this apartment that I used to live at when I was living with my mom when I was like 6 to 12 years old. And sometimes they would get like food stuck in there, the kind of thing where it'd be like, I'd be stuck. And I used to just shove it as hard as I could. I don't know if that counts as stealing. Probably. And sometimes it'd shake out more. And then I got to the point where I would just shake. Yeah, this is bad. This is a bad story. But once again, make sure you tell me a story of something that you're not going to get in trouble for. I doubt they would ever see this video. But yeah, bye-bye.